Hi, and welcome to our overview of the BinDiscover tool. There are six main components of this tool, two of which focus on broad perspectives of the data, the ontological differential analysis and the phylometabolomic trees, and four of which allow you to dig a little bit deeper into specific aspects of the data. In the ontologically grouped differential analysis, we are able to compare groups of metadata triplets against each other. Here, for example, we are comparing the apple fruit without disease against all other species of fruit without disease. We can compare knowns, unknowns, and compound classes. When we do this, we'll get a overview of the triplets that are usable, and we can request to perform the differential analysis based on accepting these triplets, from which we'll get a volcano plot, which summarizes this results data table. And then we also have summary statistics corresponding to this volcano plot. In the phylometabolomic tree tool right here, we can select groups of categories as well as individuals if we want to add them. We will once again get sets of metadata combinations corresponding to our selections, and we can see the phylometabolomic trees that are presented, where each x-axis tick is a compound, each y-axis tick is a metadata combination, and each cell is the percent presence of one of those compounds. We also can generate tanglegrams, which compare the genetic or NCBI taxonomy hierarchy compared to the empirical hierarchy that we make from the metabolome. In the classic differential analysis, our third tool, we can compare one or more, if we desire, combinations just individually. Once again, we'll be able to select individual triplets that we like. We get our summary statistics of the resultant data table, and we get our volcano plot summarizing the differential analysis, as well as the data table itself. In the fourth component, the sunburst diagram, we can look at individual compounds here, for example, squalene. We can choose between different metrics to show on our sunburst diagram, where the innermost ring is, in this case, different species. The second most ring would be organs, and then the third ring would be diseases. We can rearrange what's shown over here, as well as I mentioned previously, change the magnitude or the radial width of these arcs according to this button here. And once again, we have a data table that can be downloaded if we desire. We also have an upset plot tool that allows you to essentially perform generalized Venn diagrams. So you have some options over here to let you decide what you want to see. The core result is this upset plot, which shows compounds that are only in one or only in the other, or those that are in both. And you can do this up to n types of triplets. And we also get our corresponding data table. And then finally, we have the bin browser tool, which allows you to look at the chemical metadata for a compound, such as its spectrum, its retention indices, the way that it's classified if it's a known compound within the classifier ontology, and direct downloads of the MSP files on which these analyses are based.